1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Softly hit out to short. And it's not in time as he's even well ahead of the throw. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. The 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
The set and the 1-2. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Get one here on a couple of hits. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And he takes a called strike 2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Up next to the bat, the right fielder, Kyle.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out-in-front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
That's popped up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Mets. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Leading off from
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sixto Sanchez is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
In now, John Birdie. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set, now the pitch. And the bunt attempt will be foul, so we'll see how they want to play it now with 2 strikes. Sanchez on at first, nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pilar's there, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in once again is Corey Dickerson. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. hit sharply on the ground. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit's all they get. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi. Now to the plate, here is Kevin Pillar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in his zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. His first home run of the season, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
To the plate now, James McCann. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He homered back in the third inning in this one. That evens it up 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in next, Marcus Stroman. He singled in his first AB. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Here's the pitch. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Outside, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And it's full now, 3-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Stroman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And the count will be full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. Through 5 innings, it's now 2-1 New York. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brian Anderson. First offering. And he puts it on the ground to second. Baez ranging to his right. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Bobby Dahlbeck. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Now the pitch.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall. He grounds it sharply to third. To second for 1. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. That's how you roll it. 5-4-3. A double play sends us to break. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. And stepping in, Javier Baez, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now the first pitch. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Alfaro. And he makes the throw to first. Baez is retired, and there's one away. One away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
And this one runs in on him as it's grounded to first. And there's out number 2. So next to hit is Kyle Schwarber, who sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
This has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
So here's Jeff McNeil, as he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Sinker misses. Ball 4.
Number 11. Kevin.
Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. From the stretch.
Nope, that's the ball.
McNeil, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this one's in the dirt. but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Mets. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be the speedy catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. Next, it'll be Kike Hernandez. Singled home run in his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Carlos Carrasco is forced onto the mound now following the injury. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Two, here it is, and a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So now to the plate, Monte Harrison, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home misses down below the knees.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-0 offering is a heater in there for a strike. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Strike taken up in the zone.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
ready to deliver the full count pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Daniel Castano gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. James McCann is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. 2-2 to the Mets catcher. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Birdie ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Carlos Correa. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And now the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period, the end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Here comes the 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Into center field, line drive, base hit. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here's the 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, John Birdie. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
John Birdie.
First offering, and he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Pilar. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter.
Now at the plate here is Corey Dickerson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. The Mets are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right
Now
there.
batting.
You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Miami down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez.
The second baseman, Javier Baez.
And the pitch. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is Dickerson. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Evan Marshall is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 44, Evan Marshall. The right fielder, number 15.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 1-1 to Schwarber. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well. To deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at him.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Here it comes, 1-0. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Harrison moving back on it. Still ranging back. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, D-Row, the only thing he can't say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements, because this has gotten really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 0-1 on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Too high, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Yimi Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than other arms that they've run out there in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. High and deep to right center. Racing back, the right fielder at the track. The wall. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 2nd of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here with this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball player.
Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1. And now here is Carlos Correa. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Still only 1 out in the inning. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Popped him up. Dahlbeck has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in next, Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fastball well outside. Here's a high pop-up. Hernandez is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 9 and the Marlins 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bobby Dahlbeck. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Next up, Jorge Alfaro. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Now here it comes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Alfaro on third with 2 out. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is Pilar at the track. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The New York Mets brought their big bats to the park in this one, hammering 7 home runs. Marcus Stroman with his 4th win this season. Carlos Carrasco records 8 outs on his way to the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time. Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. Out of way guard, they all gone. Now alien beam it up. That contract, they want me back.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base.